Hello everyone, this is Jimmy and welcome to episode 4 of Cuboid Outpost. Last episode we set up automated production of a bunch of these various resources here, and someone in the comments had a great idea that I can label these just by placing the block that's being generated above the thing that's generating it. So now I can at a glance see, if I want granite, right? Bam, that one's granite. If I want, I don't know, blackstone for some reason. We don't have to open like 6 chests to find the right one. Anyways, small optimizations here and there. Today, let's continue on our rebuilding the world quest from whatever disaster has befallen us, by getting the basic metallic resources. So that'll be zinc and tin, copper and nickel, and silver and aluminum. So these come from sifting the various crushed rocks. There's andesite, diorite, and granite. The problem I kind of have is that it's a lot of manual work to do that right now. If I want to say crush granite, right? Maybe not quite that much. Let's take, I assume there is a compressed form. So if I take 9 sacks of this, like I have to come over here, compress it. I guess I could make compacting drawer. There we go. About to say, do I have to click once part? No. I guess I could make compacting drawers maybe to make the compression step easier. And then I have to make a compressed hammer, which thankfully does exist. That's saying cobble. All right, we'll do this one. 1, 2, 3. Until I run out of sticks. And then I have to place all the compressed blocks. We have vein miner, but we don't have vein block placer. Alas. And then I have to vein mine them, which uncompresses it. I guess that saves us the uncompressing step at the very least. Woohoo! And then I have to sift it, which we can only do 25 pieces at a time. So while this is, I mean, it's nice that we get to sift 25 pieces at a time, it's still not exactly a very fast process. So let's see about automating this. Now, there is a heavy sieve, as we saw last episode. However, the heavy sieve, they don't link together, so then you're effectively only sieving 9 pieces at a time, which is even worse than 25. So anyways, I would like to automate this process, and to do so, we're going to have to make the auto sieve and the auto hammer. The auto hammer, let's pin these. Can we do the heavy one requires diamond, which, where do we get diamonds from? We have to sieve in a iron mesh or better. And iron isn't even a resource we could choose from. So we probably have to make the normal sieves for now. Hey, look, we completed these quests. So yeah, we're going to need a normal hammer and a normal sieve. And these require us to make pulverizers, which is what? Copper, gold, tin. Copper, gold, tin, and redstone are the 4 resources we need. Of those resources, we were already making copper from sifting that gravel. In fact, I have about 1.5 sacks of ore pieces. We can get redstone quite easily by sifting dust, I think. We can't get it directly, but we do get a small amount of gunpowder from this. And then we can transmute our gunpowder into redstone with part of our infinite supply of carbon nanotubes. And then once we get enough redstone, we can make... what is this, 2.5 stacks of redstone? We can make ourselves a singularity and have a lifetime supply of it for free. With our redstone process, and thus a brand new redstone singularity in hand, let's sleep so we don't get blown up by a creeper. I did realize, though, I think there's a lot of stuff out there. I did realize I think there's a small problem with this plan. And right now that is, we require a little bit, just a tiny bit of gold. We don't actually get gold from any of our processes so far. So gold ore, oh, wait, these all have singularities? Am I crazy? Does copper have one too? Hold on. We're about to have an epiphany. This thing, oh, it does. Oh, well then we don't need to make automated sifters. We just have to make 2.5 stacks of copper ingots. Jimmy, you're crazy. What are you thinking? All right, well, that solves the lack of gold problem. I was gonna say we have a little bit of gold from disassembling stuff. 10 ingots left, which, you know, at only 1 ingot per hammer slash sifter, like I could work with that. But the fact that we can just make all these things from ingots, we can make the ore from having 2.5 stacks of ingots is pretty nice. So I think it takes 2 ore pieces to make a single ingot on average, right? Because we can 4-to-1 craft this, but then we can double this either there or in a, I guess the pulverizer probably technically gets us slightly higher yield, but probably not tremendously higher. Do I have any extra flint lying around? I can craft that. Where's my gravel? Outside. Because I think if we put flint in a pulverizer, we get higher yield, right? Did we ever determine, is this a recipe? A bit easier than sifting it. So, flint goes in that slot. And let's see how much we get on average output. I also wonder, can we make the augment to make this a little bit faster? With 4 pieces of gold. No, nope, we can't make it var yet. Never mind. So downside, this is still glacially slow. Upside, I think we can tell on average how much we get through JEI. Pulverizer. Oh, we have a chance of gold even. Right. Flint, hold control. No. I have to go to, here we go. We get 1.1x primary, 1.5x secondary. Woohoo. I guess, hey, look at that. And we do get gold. All right. So anyways, yeah, we're going to process our ores eventually to, I guess, we're abandoning the plan of making auto sifters and engaging the plan of just manually sifting enough to make a new set of singularities. We're also going to have to expand this wall. And so, to that end, I sifted and smelted, I think it was about 3 stacks of each compressed, and that should give us enough materials to make a singularity for each one. I didn't actually check, are these all 2.5 stacks? I hope they are, because this process actually took a fair bit of time. So anyways, there are 6 different resources, I think, that we've unlocked here. So that should give us 6 different singularities. 1, 2, 3, so far so good. 4, wait a second. I somehow came up 1 short. 4, let's see, 5, and 6, please work. Huzzah, all right, good. So that covers the 6 basic resources that come from sifting gravel, andesite, and diorite. We did get some lead as a byproduct along the way, but 13 ingots isn't going to make enough for anything. Likewise, 27 gold is not going to be enough for the gold singularity. So while this stuff was processing, I set up another 6 of these processing lines. I have a feeling that when you're smelting them with these faster furnaces, 6 of these are overkill, but oh well, I've already built them. So let's get one of each of these processing, and that should handle raw resource availability of all of these things. All right, so now, yeah, we don't need to make a auto sifter because we have an auto smelter that does effectively the same thing. I would really like to get access to some type of item transportation that's better than hopper chains, but whatever. I guess hopper chains work for now. So, oopsies. With that, we are effectively speaking done with this tab. I think we just have to make andesite alloy to complete things. I wonder, do these complete? Let's see. So that's Tinker's. What is this? Immersive engineering. There we go. Okay, so I guess now we have some options of what we want to go to. Either create Tinker's construct or immersive engineer. I assume we can't jump into this yet, can we? I would. No, looks like we have to finish Tinker's Construct to get into Applied Logistics. Dang it. Because the problem I'm running into is that my drive, I mean, it's been this way for the last couple of days, but my drive is effectively full, which makes it really hard to actually like craft stuff, because if everything's in here, I can just, you know, import the recipe, bam, life's easy. But if I have to like pull stuff in from my inventory and stuff, it's kind of a pain. So I was going to say Create is probably the most fun of these three mods because it's the most unique. But I think I do need improved digital storage first. So why don't we go into the Tinker's Construct chapter. We'll get our improved digital storage and then double back into Create. So we need to make grout. That's what? Sand, clay, and gravel I should have. That's dust. Sand, clay. If only I was organized. Clay. And grout. Put it together to grout. This is the same as, you know, every other pack in the existence of Minecraft. Not going to be annoying. It's not how we make. Oh, that has to be big sand or big clay, doesn't it? Eventually, too, we can get storage buses and stuff and put all these resource chests on, you know, directly onto our ME system, so I don't have to run around to find all my individual resources. All right, there we go. 8 stacks of grout. That is probably plenty. So I assume next we have to smelt that all into... Oh no, not entirely. We also have to make crucibles. How do I do this? Clay plus bone meal. All right, for now, let's smelt stacks of this. These faster furnaces do make smelting a lot more bearable. They're at least, well, I guess the quest book told us. I think they were like 3 seconds per operation instead of 10 for a vanilla furnace. Big improvement. Anyways, well, let's see what's next. While that smelts, we have to make a whole bunch of this. So clay, bone meal. I just have bone meal. Now this is not infinite, so I will use that sparingly. Mix them together into porcelain clay. Do this for a crucible. Then hook the crucible. All right, so now we can make lava. Put a heat source underneath. I assume our first heat source will be a torch. Yeah. Which is already in my inventory. Now I'm also going to, I guess, make like another... Can we melt blockstone? We cannot. It would be andesite. I forgot how much it was to make a singularity. 2 stacks. We'll make another andesite producer to supply stone to the crucible. If memory serves me right, using a torch to power a crucible is painfully slow. But then again, this is a different version of Ex Nihilo, so anything goes. Do we have to insert the top? I guess that's probably the most... No, because you insert the top to put it... we'll just find out. Does this work? It does. Perfect. So, yeah, that is still painfully slow. We'll come back when that produces at least 1 bucket of lava. In the meantime, then, our grout should have cooked into seared bricks. I should probably get some fuel into here. We'll use blocks of coal, I guess. Not like we're in danger of running out of coal anytime soon. And then we can just make all the smeltery bits. All right, so I assume this... Well, this version of Tinker's Construct has changed a bit, hasn't it? But I think the smeltery is fundamentally still the same. Oh, never mind. We're not even making a full smeltery yet. We're just making this little useless thing. So I guess it'll be temporary. It's called, what? A seared melter. The melter uses solid fuel, so for now we have coal and, you know, an infinite supply of coal to provide heat to melt stuff down. So I think it's You're not gonna hit me, are you, spider? We chill? At daytime, we chill. Alright, so let's see, which one goes on bottom? Place above a tank or heater. Okay, so it's you, then you, and then we can pour out from this into various casting basin or casting tables. Alright, so if I put fuel in here, I think you're happy. Then why can I not hit the checkbox here? I guess I still need to wait for our bucket of lava. Hey, don't yell at me. Alright, we'll, I guess, just wait for this to finish then. After what felt like an eternity, I have my first bucket of lava. I don't actually know what I need it for at this point, so I think I'm just going to use it to melt this stuff a little bit faster. Oh, it's so much faster. What is that, 7 times speed relative to the torch? Excellent. So I've set it with our seared melter. I've melted 4 ingots of copper in it because you have to pour 4 ingots of copper over one of I forget over something to get the smeltery controller. All right, so we can now check this off, and now we can make the actual smeltery bits. Technically, I think this was the only step that we actually needed this seared melter for. Now we can retire it. Thank you for your long and diligent service, and make ourselves the full-blown smeltery. But for that, we're going to need a couple more blocks. First of all, we're going to need a whole lot of this. So quest book mentions 29. What is this to make? 3x3x2? I want bigger than that. Let's make those at the end. Whatever we have left, we'll turn into those. These recipes have changed a bit since the last version of Minecraft. So this is how we make the drain. This is fluid input output, and then I think if we do like this, yeah, for item input output. All right, so let's make 2 drains. One for the table, one for the basin, 1 chute for item input, 2 faucets. All right, and then I guess everything else. Hopefully we didn't need anything else. It's turned into that. Perfect. So, oh, I forgot the tank. I also used literally every piece of seared brick I had to my name. I don't think I'm going to do it. Well, let's check. Do I need any more grout as grout? I guess let's save the partial stack in case I need more, whatchamacallit, crucibles. Alright, so what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more? Oh, I have some right here. Okay. There. Oh, no. Was it this? There we go. Okay. And that lets us click the checkbox, which I guess lets us make osmium. That's not exactly where I wanted this one. All right, whatever. Let's just build our smeltery first. I guess we can. Oh, we can make a cobble generator now. Smeltery first. It's not the world's largest smeltery, nor the prettiest, but it is a mine. So there we go. All right. Now apparently we can make osmium in it. What is it an alloy of even? Osmium is an alloy of fullerene, that'll do, and iron. Wow, okay, so we can't actually make it yet. Because of these, the only one we have is that'll do. We'll get back to that then. For now, let's go ahead and make our cobblestone. So I need some of this, and well, this is the new version of Minecraft where we can do cute stuff like waterlogging stairs, right? I remember in, I forget what series it was, one of my series I made a old school Cobble Gen, and I got chewed out pretty hard for not doing it with the waterlogged stairs. So you know what, if you, it doesn't quite right. If you insist, well, maybe that is right. It's just put that there, this here. Ta-da! Wow, beautiful. All right, then if I replace the block underneath it with a hopper, will that automatically pick it up? We get that fancy? Yes. There we go. All right, and then if I just put a backstop block on the other side that I can't break with my pickaxe, wood will do. we have a manual cobble gen. I assume once I get like, I can just check, a couple stacks of cobblestone, I can make a singularity of it. Yeah. So I guess we will sit here to gather up 2 stacks of cobblestone. And thus, finally, we have access to the basic building block of Minecraft. The most important block in the game. You may disagree, you would be wrong. And that is cobblestone. Alright, so let's also label that one. Label this one. Huzzah! Now we have access to literally everything we need to build a base. More practically speaking, I think there's a bunch of recipes that explicitly require exactly cobblestone, so having it is good. There we go. Oh, wait a second. Does that jam the hopper? No, it doesn't. Okay, I wasn't sure if this would power that, would jam the hopper. It's not. Perfect. So we can then smooth stone by smelting it. Looks like we cannot... There's not a smooth stone singularity, which means I think we're in the market for another smelter array to make sure... You know what? How much smooth stone do we need? I'm going to make 8 stacks in our manual furnaces. And if we need a lot more, I'll set up a smelter array. Because honestly, each of those things takes like 50 hoppers each. And I'm sure at some point we have so many hoppers that I do have to worry about performance. Cobblestone actually enables us to make levers now, which is useful because levers can be used to automate moving fluids. So a seared faucet that is redstone powered will just automatically attempt to pour whatever it can. And I'm going to take advantage of that to, let's see, if I put this here, that's not going to die to the lava, is it? We should be fine. Then put this here, and then put a lever on it. Does that work? There we go. It'll keep this tank filled with lava, because this thing holds a bit more fluid than the crucible itself. Now, this still only holds 4.6 buckets, so that's a weird number. 4.6 buckets. Anyways, we're going to need better tanks eventually, but I think in the near future we're going to need a fair bit of lava, so good to have some extra on hand. Alright, so this has been smelted. We can turn it into slabs and then turn that into a barrel. With the barrel, we can now make... I guess I don't really care to go to the end. What I do want, right, is gold, which means we need netherrack. So, using a piece of redstone on a stone barrel filled with lava will get you netherrack. Setting fire under a block of netherrack. Wait. Oh, and using the netherrack as heat for the crucible will speed it up. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do is doink this. Replace you with... Oh no, we have to insert through the side of the... Right, because, well, no, we can do this. Insert the redstone through the side. Did I sell some? I want to automate this as much as possible because we're going to need, 2-ish stacks of netherrack, I presume, to make the netherrack singularity. Alright. On. Oh, I took the heat away. Turns out taking the heat away makes it stop working. So when this thing makes a bucket, in fact, I can just do it manually for now. Yep, that will put redstone, or it'll add a piece of redstone to the bucket, or to the barrel, which will cause it to transform. And then I can drop another hopper here. Break it out. What's it do? I guess, yeah, whatever. And that will automatically make netherrack as this melts. So, our first piece of netherrack, I'm going to turn into a heat source. Where is it? Still down in the hopper. Because it should make lava faster. So, oh wait, can I make a flint and steel? I can't. Good. 1 flint, please. That's not how we make flint. It's not flint and steel, it's flint, and that'll do. Bam. All right, so that is, looks like 8 millibuckets per operation. Looks like 2 operations per second, 16 millibuckets per second or so. I don't know. It doesn't have to be exact. Now, how are you not? We'll just leave it to do its thing here, I guess. I thought when it's on, it automatically pours as soon as yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, so it automatically pours as soon as it can. It only wants 8 pieces of netherrack, strangely enough. Why is that? You only take 8? No, you take 160. We'll look at ways doing this more quickly later, but for now, I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Looking at the quest line here, I see no reason not to just make the netherrack singularity as soon as possible, because once we have the netherrack singularity, right, we have infinite netherrack, which means we can crush it and then sift it for all these things. However, there is one small problem I notice here, that crushed netherrack can be sieved in an iron mesh or higher, which seems to suggest it cannot be sieved in a flint mesh, which appears to be the case. Well then, I guess we have to get iron before we can really continue here. Took a little looking, and iron is the end of the create chapter. So I guess, despite my best efforts to shortcut into better digital storage, we have to go through all this anyways. So let's get just the first little bit of create going today. The base building block, I guess, of create is this andesite alloy. It's literally andesite and usually zinc. I think this is a default recipe. I guess it could be andesite and iron. Seeing as we don't have iron, we'll go with the zinc one. Good news, we have plenty of andesite, as well as plenty of zinc. Also need some food so I can sprint again. Which one of these is zinc, you think? This one. And just from past experience in Create, you go through a lot of this andesite alloy stuff, so there's a bunch of stats of it. I don't know exactly how much it was, but that quest is done, which opens this tab. All right. So, where do we start? I guess, let me read through these a bit. I guess we have to start by generating mechanical energy. So Create is based almost entirely on using mechanical energy to do things. Mechanical energy is just, like the turning of water wheels. So I guess we'll start by making a water wheel. Actually, how much time is left today? Would this be better for tomorrow? Yeah, it'll probably be easier to actually put all the create stuff into one video. So I guess we'll just leave off here today a little bit early. Between episodes, I'll try to leave this ready. I mean, I guess I'll just leave it ready because we have to make, I forget how much it was, like 2 stacks of this netherrack in order to make, or 2.5 stacks. And our thing, you know, makes 1 piece of netherrack every minute, give or take. I guess it's 16 millibuckets per second. Yeah, it's darn close to a minute per. So that's like 2.5 hours of processing. So yeah, we'll just leave that there, let it do its thing, and we'll come back. By the time we get back next time, we'll have enough netherrack to make a netherrack singularity. So yeah, that's it for today. As tomorrow will be the fun Create episode. I've only played with Create a little bit, but I thoroughly love the mod. It is very fun. So yeah, let's look forward to that, and let's see what this button gives us. Literally nothing. What a disappointment. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.